Something has backfired. Again, if you think, when they said God is in her, she shall not be moved. What? I don't know what these people think they're doing. They're trying to do this heavily esoteric. I don't know what ritual they could have did on me when I went to New Orleans. Even I'm looking at this energy like, if they trying to use my Barry White clone, that they're just looking at my images and they're going back. You gotta go back. You even from before the, what are you gonna happen at? Something did not happen at 15. Something could have happened at, and that's when they did something, and then you brought 9 years old. See, this is it's just exposing everything. It's just exposing. Even if we go back to my John Gotti, when I was 9 years old, and I took that picture around Christmas, and I took that picture around Christmas in Texas, and my mom still had that ornament. That would go back to even 9 years old with me looking just like John Gotti. So, and I still look more like that right now today still, even though I don't think that's the original. We got 5 of swords, so whatever they just did to try to switch back time, or whatever they just did, is not working, because you're being hard. You're not listening. It's not working. It's not working. Why it's not working? I'm still sitting here. That's why it's not working. Why it's not working? I'm still sitting here. That's why it's not working. It's going to be rejected. It's going to, I mean, I guess you say the moon is at her feet and it's in reverse. Like this, the woman or the dragon or whatever was raised up. You get what I'm saying? But this, there could be something about like a total eclipse and raise up this Baphomet, but that's not the true child. The person is too dark skinned, and it's just not the one. Well, I don't know what to say. Person is also about to be blocked. They keep on talking about like Jerusalem. This is not Jerusalem. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's the esoteric people that try to switch spots with me or somebody else, or I don't know. Okay. So there's this yeah, because I said it's like giving me Islamic or Byzantine energy, but 9 of Cups, to say that these people, this is just, yeah, you try to do something, and we got the Son of David right here. And you know, when I was doing that reading last night in the car, and I got up and I'm about to, this was sitting between my, so because remember I was like, I'm kind of, it wasn't giving me the feeling child or something foreign or something like this. I don't know if there's like a Son of David in the reverse that was between my legs or between my feet. You get what I'm saying? Or some kind of mirroring energy, but it was something detrimental about this sitting even in the upright, because it's like they're saying caught, like somebody can't believe that somebody been tricking them, or this is like, I don't know, it's like childish energy, or like it's something I don't even want to entertain. Do you understand? It's something I don't, because I know that they don't have the power to do whatever they're trying to do. I felt it since last night. They're going to try to do some big wham bam something, and it's going to end up like making people look silly. Yeah, we got all these stars here, right? Something about all these stars, because all these cards are stars, like 10 cards that's in the reverse here with stars on it. And then we have manipulating the situation or something like this is over. So there could be some stars, or like I said, the luminaries are trying to do something to bring Jesus or something like this be beneath them. They keep on doing it. They've done it 2 times for 2 decades or something. That's why it says this is like a 20-something year. It's less than 25, but no less than 20. That something has been in reverse. Something about 40. So it could be 30, like 3 decades or something like this. that something has been doing something, or some stars have been controlling something that has something to do with like God. And they think that like consummation at a certain day and a certain time, or if they have me have sex with somebody or something, it just, that's not what this is about. Somebody used to be bound to something, they're not bound to it anymore. Somebody gets to walk away. Okay, this could be you, me, something like this. Okay, in a situation. Okay, but after they get what they supposed to be getting. I mean, it's just as simple as what I've been saying. I'm not going to play with these people. We're not going to play. They supposed to pay me something, and I'm supposed to walk away from here. I'm not supposed to go looking for this. None of that. Or this is what somebody already did. They did this with somebody else that's cloaked. They was cloaked in red, or cloaked with the red dragon, cloaked with the red something. Like I said, you got your Welsh dragon. Then you got the red man dragon. These could be two different dragons. Okay? But all I see is in my other deck, the dragon sitting in the pit with all that gold and all that jewelry and stuff at her feet. Somebody has gotten drunk off, and they cloaked themselves in this red thing or in the bloodline, and they was able to, they walked away with some money. It wasn't me. And I finished out. That's why I said these other people that got these little payouts and they left, that I didn't get an opportunity. If I think back in my memory bank, I didn't get, they could be playing with my memories like, no, the memories just ain't there. We did. No, you never, I never got, I was always want to leave here since 19. I always like, I'm supposed to be, and it's almost like I wasn't working for it or nothing. It's almost like some money or something was supposed to come down in my hand so that I could go and do, so they could be trying to say, well, you didn't take those travels. It doesn't matter. This is the energy of God here. What are you doing? You got jealous kids and stuff like this that saying, oh, that person should have to do it this way like we did it. No, I don't. No, it's just given. It's just given. And the fact that they try to play me and put me through all these obstacles and these raising these children with, the bare minimum and shit like this and all this other stuff, and like a servant or something like that. No. Yeah. It's like everybody's money about to be blocked. Everybody's opportunities is about to be blocked. They talk about the music industry. The music industry, I feel like in some of these energies with these stars in music industry, at one point, they was going with the flow. With the whole, hidden Christ thing or something like this. I don't think they was doing too much afflicting or nothing like this. It's when they brought chaos or fear or something onto a situation, and then these people start saying, well, we got to do what we got to do to protect ours. Yours? You mean, even in America, these children don't belong to us at this point in time, what they already done. Even if they live with you, you're just raising something that's going to raise up against you in the end and kill your ass anyway. So you get what I'm saying? These are people talking about, oh, now you want to care now, and they care at first, and then they start caring. It's that children down. At the same time, you don't get no more motherly. You don't get no more mama energy than this. Okay, say they let this Miami energy mimic me, and because the person, got work done or is fit, or they died and came back or something like this or whatever, right back, and then start living a great life. You know what I'm saying? There was no suffrage. There was no suffrage. But somebody want that person to keep that figure or something like this, or they want me to just take that person's life or be that person or plug in. This ain't even a celebrity. That'll be degrading than the motherfucker. That ain't even like a superstar or something like this. For me to, you get what I'm saying? What? So then you want to turn it into, if you deny something, well, this is the original Christos energy too. It don't have nothing to do with the flesh. You concerned about the flesh. Somebody is shallow and you concerned about the flesh. And the new earth is coming to me anyway, allegedly. Because who did sit up in this mother energy or whatever this is? And don't have a second group of children just in case they was on some bullshit and I didn't have the first children and I'm already sitting here with a second group of children. So if this Miami energy already had children at 15 something whatever, and now they got a whole new set of children, that's a whole different thing than what's going on over here. We got, like I said, a celebrity or a star or a luminary is in reverse. They about to be burdened. Judgment is here. Or somebody was dating a celebrity on the low the whole time, you know, whatever this is, while they was doing what they was doing, or married in the spotlight, or they had other bitches or whatever like this. Somebody took the low road and stayed in hidden sight and took a money to be special to a person that should have been beneath them. I mean, this ain't even about haughtiness. This is about, but whatever it is, it's an unjust act. Out my vassal for some reason, or out my vassal for some reason, or this person did come up and kill me and started being me, and then they got caught, and a week later they got taken out, or a little bit later they got taken out with their red nail, or a little bit later they got taken out with their red nail polish on, the finger polish on. The fingers is too skinny. That's not me. No, the fingers is too skinny. The fingers is too skinny. The fingers is long and slender. My fingers are wide, like from the bottom up. My fingers they're just different. I got different hands than other girls. Those fingers was skinny, like a size 7, I mean 8, 9, size 7, 8, 9 ring or something. My fingers ain't never been that skinny. Because the esoteric people must have already been working on some kind of scheme to get the person that they brought in down south or something like this. Or when the family relocated or something, they created another image of me or something like this. I don't know what the fuck y'all did, but I was gonna trick. That's why it's in reverse. Because I know her hands are familiar to mine. I don't think she wear like a size 10 and 11 ring like me. It's still size rings. So they got like 11, 12, 13 size rings. So if I go to tour, I could get rings. But regular rings, I had to get the ones with the stretchy band. So, you know, we could have the same ring size, but my skin has never been that dark. Even if they darken the skin, the eyes is not the same. That the lips is not the same. That would be that's to try to say, if that don't work, then this. If that anything but the real thing. Okay? It's a King of Wands energy. That one of my daddies is a King of Wands. You could well, I haven't gotten pissed off. Listen, you could tell that one of my daddies or one of these strands that make me up is a King of Wands, is gangster. And I'm not gonna do it. Why? It's the God in me. I'm not gonna do it. But that don't mean that if you run up on me, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. But I'm not gonna go and harm somebody because I'm mad or whatever. I haven't had access to secret computer files like it is technologies. I don't dabble with that. This is why if the specs or the spectrum people hooked up with her, is because they were that Bay technology or whatever technologies or something like this. They both were dealing with tech energy. So this could have been the third when I was wearing more of my John Gotti jeans around thing, but I do remember making something like that. If that's the like me because I was a good girl. This is somebody that, you know, but don't mean I wasn't no damn fighter. Don't mean I wasn't checking no bitches. It just mean the difference between me and All Eternal is all up through this screen. Now they can say no, but you don't know what they do behind the scenes. Bitch, that's behind the scenes. If I'm about to do something, I'm not about to be. Somebody run up on me, I'm not giving a fuck about if it's seen online, if it's that, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not operating and talking this talk that pissing people for having them, giving them some type of their energy is going down because it is going to be easy to wipe this person out. Or these could be the people that, you can't make this up to a swords, but God, this ain't that. I don't think that when I put up those things, you guys think I'm bragging or something. For what? The energy that I carry all together as who I am is above all these people. That even if it's Michael Jackson, even if it's Elvis, even if it's Obama, is when I put the John Gotti or the Queen Elizabeth or the Mother Queen Elizabeth, and I put looking just like them, because I could be all of them. That's the king. The king of comedy, the king. Most time, this person then did things just a natural this, a natural beauty. Look, somebody would have invested in me in any of those areas instead of giving them to these friends and families that they wanted to have a gang of people rise up against me in the end and act like they all did something in the physical or tangible that's so much better than me. And my existence on this earth is more abundant than theirs. Do you understand? Because you're worried about the flesh and the finances. You get 2 F's, motherfucker. It's about this presence. Somebody could have thought this was this Yay energy or somebody else or this Gemini or this D energy or whoever the fuck this is. Like, wait, oh, wait, hold on. Maybe if somebody run up on this person, they end up dead. In too much of a wrong way. That could be the message. Somebody that's in the way corners of this is trying to pull something back. Yeah, and keep you tight and keep you close. It's gonna be me, not something. This is like the top masculine energies that will be connected to me. Whatever. Like a real relationship. Out of like all those guys or whatever you look at, that person didn't have a real relationship. Somebody looking some kind of way. Somebody had they had good shit as above, so below, and in between. And do what y'all could have did, nigga, that Miami energy because of the way that the person that y'all put all that money invest in her body or whatever like this. But you knew it was the wrong thing. You knew it would weigh the person down. You knew it was going to afflict whatever this was that was coming together for today. And now somebody looking stupid because somebody going to jail. Page of Cups. There could be a young girl that was supposed to be pregnant, or they said this person was pregnant or had a baby. They didn't. And that's what I was saying. Ooh, see, I didn't even know it was these cards. I'm like, nah. Whatever they're doing right now is just blowing dust in somebody's eye. They blew this eye and gave him this cup, and they said, oh, yeah, this is the cup. It looked like this person is almost asleep right here. Look at his black eyes. The eyes look dark like that, like he just waking up. Look. This also made me think about when I just got up right now. I went to go get me some cigarettes. And when I was trying to open up the green, the Newport energy as well. Something could be in the cigarettes or something like this as well. But again, this is what maybe a regular person could be afflicted by what is in these cigarettes. But they keep looking at me like, oh, but she's still doing it, or breaking the seal or whatever this stuff. That's for them. That's for the regulars. That ain't for us that came here to do. We supposed to be doing whatever we want to do while we're here. We supposed to be doing, as long as we're not hurting anyone while I'm here now. I'm supposed to have all the money in the world, motherfucker. I'm supposed to have all the power. I'm supposed to be having all the movement. Y'all try to break this up in between those people. And it's not going to afflict me the way that it afflict these people. And it's not pride. I'm telling you to order things because they trying to fool you and make it seem like something so you can have any little thing to nitpick on. So they can have anything to nitpick on for a regular mind to wrap their head around to say, oh, why that person shouldn't have that. They cussing. Oh, people got to stop. These beings got to stop. Yeah, somebody they blew smoke in somebody's face and tried to give them this cup. And it's this Mommy Watson energy. Somebody's head, somebody's stuff is underneath this person. Or somebody, well, not no more. It could be at the top. But somebody moved their stuff underneath this Mommy Watson energy. One of my men, you took this person and put them under a spell and put them under you or something like this. Or their child or something like this. Something. And something is being exposed about what is underneath the Mommy Watson energy. That's about to go to jail. Had them waters. Because whatever it was, it's not supposed to be given to them. They cast a pearl to swine. A filthy motherfucker. Somebody come off really polished, well polished. They talk nice, eloquently, things like this. But it's somebody cast a pearl. They did it on the low too. They did it on the low, but it's being exposed. Somebody that's claiming another person. This is somebody that they want to make it look like, oh, Jesus, well, he didn't have a place to lay the head or whatever like this. No, that's talking about when everything is said and done. Why everybody else got all my houses and stuff, and I don't have a place that was on this imaginary, that in these trap houses that wherever I lived. And why all them have them houses or something, or if this was a grid that a father figure or a feather was carrying on. They all have these nice houses to live in a home that I don't feel like I'm at my own home. And I've been a homebody and I've been a mother at home with my children all this time, and I don't feel at home in my home. Do you understand? In a what would be seemingly, regardless of what somebody thought, would be seemingly a family unit. It was more family tied than any other people of my age. It was more all American, you know, had to put on more load. Some people that they had to pay like the lights and they man took everything else. And then, you know, I had to pay more than they meant with the Valentine. Where my play sister Sophia, she paid more. She carried heavier of the weight of everything. So if these girls didn't fuck with me, they deserve to have what they have. It's just like if they fuck with me or you took it from me, then that's a problem. So these are people trying to micromanage my shit after the wrecking ball already hit. You trying to manage you trying to look at my the wrecking ball hit about 5 or 6 years ago. You're seeing the aftermath of something. But again, these people, watchers know because they was watching even before that. So do you get what I'm saying? These mind games. We just talking about the mind games today. We just uncovering the mind games. That lets me know now that something has been brought down even lower. It's actually, but this is harder to deal with these people that feel like they in power. So people are going to be dropping like flies. Just is what it is. You're dealing. They're trying to compare me to all these girls that've been in several relationships, out of living with a guy, the guy living with them. I haven't done anything but move from my dad to a man. I mean, a person or a guy. Make something personal. Dang, I gotta pee all of a sudden. And it's bad. Hold on a second, y'all.